start on the men's side, of which we've only actually got one, but we've got a few optimistic ones later on.
Yep.
But the one is the 400 meters freestyle, which if you had asked me 12 months ago, is that the surefire world record that you guys think could go? I'd say you're barking mad.
Yeah, can you believe it? Yeah. I think the reason, or one of the main reasons for us thinking that this is the best world record to go, or the strongest chance of world record to go on the men's side, mainly because, yes, the world record has actually gone this year. Lucas Martens hit it. I suppose that kind of helps. But I think for me, as much as that time seems amazing and he really attacked it and held on really quite well, he was racing by himself. He's going to have to deal with Sam Short in that pool as well, who is the second strongest this year, as well as Elijah Williamson and other swimmers as well. And it's going to be a real race. I suppose the other only caveat is that it will be a race. Will it be about the time? Or will it just be about getting a hand on a wall and winning the gold medals to become world champion? But it might take a world record to get that far, I think.
Yeah, we've spoken about this before, but to me, the way the 400 meters freestyle has a chance of being raced is absolutely gunning it from the go.
It seems
from
that way.
Both of these guys. We've spoken to Sam Shaw on this podcast, and he really leaves no energy in, he doesn't come out of the pool with any energy. He leaves absolutely everything in the pool and loves the mind games of attrition, and it's kind of like warfare in the pool. He will just absolutely gun it. And then you look at the splits that Lucas Martens did to break that world record. And I know, Dan, you were a 400 meter swimmer back in your pomp, and the splits that it would have or did take to break Biedermann's world record are almost mind-blowing. He took out that first 200 meters in a 1:47. So there is not going to be any hanging around. I know you say race the race, and there is every chance that they just watch each other, but we know Sam Short.
I think it's Sam's to dictate, I suppose. And
You reckon?
Well, believe it or not, Martins actually went a second quicker than what Short did at Aussie Trials. I think Sam went 1:48. So of course, maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's Short hanging on to Martins.
But that's what I mean.
I'm leaning towards Shorts being the dictator, and then Lucas kind of just holding him off, and then. Yeah, like you say, war of attrition, and see who can actually hold on and push on that third 100, because that's really where the deal comes down.
They are going to have to go somewhere. They're both... To break the world record now, it is not just go beneath 340. It's to go beneath 339.9. My brain still hasn't caught up with how fast this event is now.
The splits are hard for my brain. And this is where I think the 200 free is... In my head, it just will never be broken, because you've got to go 50 on the first 100 flat, and then come back on a 52 flat, and that's only to equal the world record, not go beneath it. And I thought it would be exactly the same for the 400 free, because you've got to go 150s on both 200s, which is, I thought, very difficult. And it still is, obviously. Only one man has gone under that 340 barrier. Will two guys do it? I suppose that's the next question.
I'm kind of in the camp of... If it's a race and a race, they might take it out too hard.
That'd be a good watch. That'll be really entertaining.
At the end.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying about Sam Short having to take it out hard. My worry is, if I'm Lucas Martens, I don't want Sam Short to dictate the pace, because Sam Short goes up to 8, he goes up to 15. This is him coming all the way down, whereas I think Lucas Martens' optimum distance is the 4. And I think he could do well at the 2 later this summer. I've already said that on a different podcast.
I think Short's 200 was quite impressive. It kind of went under the radar because his 400 was good, his 800 was quite strong, as was his 1500. But he's obviously been working a little bit on his front end speed in the 200. Obviously, that's why he went a 1:45, I think he went, which is good. That's like a solid 200 meter freestyle time. But he's not even racing that event, I don't believe.
Nope.
So that bodes well, I think, for the 400. What I think will happen, where he will attack the race from get-go and then just see if he can hold on. And like you say, he's got the aerobic base because of the distance background that he has. He might be difficult to reel in if he's at the front, half a bod length ahead for the entire race. Who knows? But I think Martins will go in as favourite for sure.
Oh, definitely. If you're the only man in the world who's gone sub 3:40, your favourite now for the next Olympic cycle, my friend.
Yes.
Unless
Sam goes,
something
yeah,
happens
exactly.
this
Yeah,
summer.
yeah, yeah.
Unless something happens this summer. But okay, I get why you've written down this as the world record to go on the men's side, because there's two. It's not just Lucas Martens and the time trial. There is competition behind him,
Yeah.
and it may be even more than just Sam Short as well.
Yes, potentially.